everybody, this is Kelly at NV Soapworks, and tonight I'm going to be working on a soap that is scented in an awesome fragrance. It's another Rustic Essentials, and it is called Beachwood Vetiver. I've had this for a while, and I've really wanted to soap this. However, I have another one already made and in my shop that's called sea salt and driftwood, and it just, I don't know, I just kind of felt like it was the same thing. But the fragrances really smell nothing alike, and I really like this one. I do believe it's unisex. It is, I'm in love with this fragrance, so I would definitely use it, but it also has, you know, something that I think would appeal to the men also. It says, I could never explain this fragrance because it is so unique. It's very unique, but it says that it has, I'll read you the description. It says, salty sea air with notes of dried coconut, eucalyptus, night blooming jasmine, carnation, and vetiver, followed by sun-dried driftwood and the tanginess of seaweed. So I don't really know that I would want to smell seaweed, but it does make a really awesome fragrance. So I'm going to go ahead and finally soap this one. I just can't wait any longer. I've been waiting. So let's get my light down in here. Now I'm soaping extremely low temp. It's below 80. I made up my solution, my lye solution, and had my oils ready a lot earlier in the day, but I ended up having to run off and take care of some stuff, so this has just been sitting. So I'm at really low temperatures. So let me show you what I'm going to go ahead and do for colors for this soap. I'm going to do a in the pot swirl with white and this really beautiful yellow. It's like a golden yellow. It's a bright yellow, but it's got, you know, like very sparkly gold. And then this right here, it is a light, beautiful blue. This is a mix of some Rustic Essential micas that I had in like little sample bags. I really do like their micas. It's a mix of Almost Ice mica and Cornflower blue. Then I have a green that I'm going to do, and this is a mix of pistachio and their Enchanted Forest mica. I wanted a color right in between those two, so I mixed them, and I do like the color that I came up with there. And then lastly, this is an awesome color. It's called Desert Sunbeam Mica, and it's just a very shimmery, like red, copper color. I'm really partial to copper. I just think it's so pretty. I wish it would actually stay, look that way in the soap, but it doesn't look that shimmery in the soap, but it's still a nice color. Alright, so let me just stir this up for a sec here. So the oils that I have here in my pot tonight are olive oil, Palmas grade. I usually do like a virgin olive oil, but I do have Palmas that I use sometimes when I'm getting low. And I have just regular coconut oil, 76 degree, and a little bit of palm oil. But then I have avocado babassu oil, and then I have apricot seed and sweet almond and castor oil. So it's a nice mix. I love this recipe. Let me get this going here, get it nice and blended up. So I want to make sure that I don't get a false trace. Since I am soaping super cold, and not only that, but just because I had that failed soap recently, it's kind of got me a little bit worried about false trace. Even though that's never happened to me before, it happens to you once and you're just like, oh crap. Now I still see oils on the top here, but it does look like I'm at a light to medium trace. Alright, very good. Okay, so so like I said, I'm going to do a drop swirl with the white and the yellow, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop that brown and blue and green down in in the pot swirl. So I think that's going to look really, really nice. So let me get my cups mixed up here. Alright, you guys, so this is the color combo that I have going on for this fragrance here. And so remember, I'm going to do an in the pot swirl with my yellow and white, and then I'm going to drop these three colors down into that. So I'm excited because I do think that's going to be really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and get my fragrance down in here, and I really, really, really do hope that it doesn't get much thicker than it already is, because this is, my soap is pretty thick right now. Oh my gosh, it smells awesome. Now that I'm pouring it, I am picking up on the eucalyptus, and it's really nice. Oh my gosh, that is... These fragrances, I swear, I just keep finding more and more and more fragrances that I say, oh, this is my new favorite, this is my new favorite. I think this one tops the barbershop that I just fell in love with last week, so it smells super good. Okay, so now that I have that all taken care of, I got my mold, I'm going to go ahead and do the in the pot swirl with the yellow first. Get that down in here. Oh man, I wish you guys could smell this. This is just one of those fragrances that is impossible to describe. Totally impossible, but it smells so good. I'm going to save maybe just a tiny bit for decoration on the top. So I'm going to get my spatula, and just go once through. That's all I'm doing. I don't want to lose any of the definition in, of the colors in my soap there. So let me get this here. Alright, so I'm just going to go get this down in the mold here. Oh, those colors are so beautiful. So beautiful. Now it looks like they just totally mixed together into one lighter shaded yellow, but sometimes it looks like it does that, and then when you cut it, it's just totally not like that at all. There is really good color definition, so I'm not going to worry about that, because I'm sure we'll be able to see something. Okay. So it's pretty late. It's pretty late at night. I'm soaping pretty late. I'm in my jammies. I'm hiding out in the back room. I love these kind of nights. And I just kind of get a unwind and soap after a long week. It's the weekend. Okay, get this off of here. Alright, so now I can get started on my drop swirl portion. And I'm really happy with these colors. I think it's going to look cool with this little yellow and white in the pot. Alright, you guys, so let me show you what the top is looking like here. So I'm going to bang this down. So I'm going to go I just went down through the whole soap and did a little pattern, so if that ends up doing something in there, great. And I am actually happy with that, just as simple as that is. So, alright, so this is what we have. This is how it turned out. So this is the Beachwood and Vetiver. I really wish you guys could smell this. Oh, I really, really do. It smells awesome. So tomorrow I will be back and we will cut this open and see what we got. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Alright everybody, we are back. It's the next day and I'm getting ready to cut this soap, which was scented in Beachwood Vetiver. This fragrance is absolutely amazing. It has stayed extremely strong in the soap. It is, I think this is going to stay really strong. I might actually, if I make this again, use a little bit less. I usually do 1 ounce per pound of oils. That's kind of standard, I think. But this one is actually a little too strong for to use at that ratio. So I would go a little bit less, but I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a gorgeous fragrance. It's just going to be a very highly scented soap. So the colors here on top I think are really pretty. This is kind of a different color scheme than I'd normally do. I wanted something different more than just, you know, like the blue and the greens. I think this is, now that it's kind of in the soap, I think it's maybe a little bit more of a guy soap than it is a girl soap. But I would definitely still use this. I think it would appeal to both. So this one I did the in the pot swirl with the white and the yellow, and then I dropped in the blue and the copper and the green. So hopefully we got a good looking soap from that. Let's see what we have here. Hope it's cool. Oh, neat. I think that is so cool. I love it when the soap does, like, it looks like drops, like raindrops. And I actually do like how it didn't hit the bottom. So you do get the yellow and the white in the pot swirl. And this one was just completely covered with ash. So this is another one that I just steamed off. I hit it with some steam before I cut. It's a lot easier to do the whole loaf than it is to do it on the individual bars. It's just such a pain in the butt. I wish I could figure out a way to prevent it from happening. You know, just prevent it in the first place so I don't have to worry about it later. I guess that's just laziness, because it's really not that hard. But sometimes I don't do it. I'll just leave the ash on there. So so this is very clear. This is my second cut now, and it is actually kind of muddy looking. So remember how I had taken the skewer and I kind of ran through it? I think that may have been a big mistake, because I think that's what that is. If they all look like this, I would be extremely happy. If they all look like this, then I don't know. Then you know that the skewer was a very big mistake. So hopefully I don't have that in every single bar from here on out. Now I do like the color combination a lot. See, this one doesn't have it. How weird. I must have just cut right at, like, maybe where the skewer ran through. I bet if I plane that one a little bit, I will get to a little bit clearer, you know, look. Oh, wow. Now, this copper color, I doubt you guys can see it in the camera, but it is just... It looks like it's on fire, the amount of sparkle that's in it. It is a really very beautiful color. Oh, I like that a lot. So I'm happy with the way that this one is turning out. I like the colors together. I like the shape of the drop swirl. See, here's another one that's a little muddy. How weird. So it's like, I don't know, that's strange. But still very pretty. I mean, I'm not complaining. Not every soap is a, you know, knock out of the park winner. Some are awesome, some are not. See, here's another cut that's awesome. Oh, that's so pretty. I do like that. You know what's strange is that the yellow, you really can't see a huge difference between the yellow and the white, but last night that yellow was extremely bright, so I was thinking that I would have huge contrast between the white and the yellow. Maybe after it sat out in the air for a bit, it will change a little bit and kind of darken up the yellow. Who knows? Oh, that's a neat one. Oh, it smells so good. It smells really nice. This is one of those fragrances that you would just have to try. You just have to try for yourself to truly appreciate it. It is just amazing. I really love that brown, or the copper. So I shouldn't have run the skewer through it, I'm thinking. I am regretting that now that I'm cutting this, because I'm pretty sure that's what left that kind of muddled look. Seemed like a good idea at the time. You know what? You never know. Soaping is a learning process. No matter how long you've been doing it, I think you always continue to learn and try stuff. Sometimes things work out. Sometimes they really, really don't. But yeah, I think I should not have run the skewer through it. But next time I know just to leave good enough alone. Alright, and then this is the last cut. I just took off the little back piece, and there's not very much color, but you can really see the in the pot with the yellow, so I think that's kind of actually a neat piece. And that top turned out really nice. I hope I don't get any ash back, since I just steamed it. Alright, you guys, so this was my, what was this one called? I forgot the name already. Beachwood Vetiver. Smells awesome. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I think the colors are really cool. And this will be available in about 4 weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like, and leave me a comment if you would like. I always like hearing from you guys. And I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.